Hello and welcome to this lecture, which I title Google AdWords Terminology, a Glossary of Key Terms. This lecture video is to give you an understanding of some terminology you will need to get familiar with as you go through this course. Come back to it at any time that you feel you need to refresh yourself. Note, these terms and definitions are pulled together from various Google AdWords help documents, so it is their definition verbiage that you will be reading as you go through this lecture. I've just done the work of pulling them all together in one place. By the way, this is by no means a complete list. These are their basic overview terms to help you understand the application and how it works. This is a huge application, and you will find as you work with it many additional, more in-depth terms you will learn about, but at least here you've got something to get started with. Okay, first, the definition of the application itself, Google AdWords. Google AdWords is Google's online advertising program. Through AdWords, you can create online ads to reach people at the exact moment when they're interested in the products and services that you offer. Google AdWords is a product that you can use to promote your business, help sell products or services, raise awareness, and increase traffic to your website. AdWords accounts are managed online so you can create and change your ad campaign at any time, including your ad text, settings, and budget. There is no minimum spending commitment, and you set and control your own budget. You choose where your AdWords ads appear, set a budget that's comfortable for you, and easily measure the impact of your ad. Next is ad group. An ad group contains one or more ads that target a shared set of keywords. Each of your campaigns is made up of one or more ad groups. Use ad groups to organize your ads by a common theme. For example, try separating ad groups into the different product and service types that you offer. Ad location. Show your ads on Google search results pages and websites that are part of the Google search and display networks. Age, location, and language. Choose the age, geographic location, and language of your customers. Campaign. Well, this is a set of ad groups, such as ads, keywords, and bids, that share a budget, location targeting, and other settings. Campaigns are often used to organize categories of products and services that you offer. Your AdWords account can have one or many ad campaigns running at any one time. Each campaign consists of one or more ad groups. Settings that you can edit at the campaign level include budget, language, location, distribution for the Google network, and more. You can create separate ad campaigns to run ads in different locations or using different budgets. Next is click. When someone clicks your ad, like on the blue headline of a text ad, AdWords counts that as a click. A click is counted even if the person doesn't reach your website, maybe because it's temporarily unavailable. As a result, you might see a difference between the number of clicks on your ad and the number of visits to your website. Clicks can help you understand how well your ad is appealing to people who see it. Relevant, highly targeted ads are more likely to receive clicks. In your account statistics, you'll see the click-through rate, or CTR, which tells you how many people who've seen your ad end up clicking other targeted settings. Note that a good CTR is relative to what you're advertising on which networks. To help increase your clicks and CTR, start by creating great ad text and strong keywords to make ads that are highly relevant and very compelling to your customers. Daily budget. This is an amount that you set for each ad campaign to specify how much on average you'd like to spend each day. You set an average daily budget for each AdWords campaign, and then the system will aim to show your ads as much as possible until your budget total is met. Once your budget is reached, your ads will typically stop showing for the rest of that day. How quickly your ads are shown during a given day is determined by your ad delivery option. It is possible that you'll be charged less or sometimes slightly more than your average daily budget amount on any given day. To help make sure that your ad can run a little more on days when it's very popular, your daily ad budget is used like an average. On any single day, you can receive up to 20% more in costs than your daily budget, but other days will be capped at a lower amount to make up for it. This is called over-delivery. However, in a given billing period, you're never charged more than the average number of days in a month, which is roughly 30.4 times your daily budget. For campaigns that are paused in the middle of the month or that otherwise don't run for the full month, you may see discrepancies between your average daily budgets and your total charges. A dashboard. Well, this is a visual and customizable summary of your account's performance data. Dashboards are created by inserting scorecards, charts, tables, or notes on your performance data and representing them in a customizable grid. You can place these cards on any square in the grid within your dashboard. Days, times, and frequency. Show your ads during certain hours or days of the week and determine how often your ads appear. Default values. Default values in ad customizers allow you to provide an alternative value for each piece of customized text in your ads. So even if you're not using a data feed, your ads will always show. Well, let's say that you're running a campaign to advertise your sweet shop and you have an ad group that promotes your chocolate sweet products. The snippet of code that you'll insert in your ad text might look like the following. Brackets equals product feed dot candy type :chocolate, end of bracket. Doing this means that chocolate will show when the type of confection can't be inserted in your ad. Default values are optional. However, if an ad contains more than one ad customizer, default values must be provided for each customizer. Destination URL. That's the URL address of the page on your website that people reach when they click your ad. By the way, the domain of the destination URL needs to match the domain of your display URL. Devices. Your ads can appear on all types of devices, and you can fine-tune which devices your ads appear on and when. Devices can include computers, tablets, and mobile platforms such as smartphones. The display URL is the web page address that appears with your ad, and it's typically shown in green text. Display URLs give people an idea of where they'll arrive at after they've clicked on an ad. Final URL. That's the URL address of the page in your website that people reach when they do click your ad. The domain of the final URL needs to match the domain of your display URL. The final URL isn't displayed on your ads. That is to say that the URL shown is your display URL. Google account. A Google-wide username and password that can be used to access various products, including Google AdWords. Your Google account also contains information that applies across products, such as your preferred language and some privacy settings. If you created an AdWords account or you have signed in to access any Google product, then you've created a Google account. A Google account can be associated with up to 5 AdWords accounts, including manager accounts. Next, we've got impressions. Well, what's an impression? Well, an impression is counted each time your ad is shown on a search result page or other site somewhere on the Google network. Each time that your ad appears on Google or the Google network, it's counted as one impression. In some cases, only a section of your ad may be shown. For example, in Google Maps, we may show only your business name and location, or only your business name and the first line of your ad text. However, when someone searches using Google Instant, an impression can be counted when one of these occurs. First, a person begins to type and then clicks anywhere on the page like a search result, ad or related search. Person types a search and then clicks the search button, presses enter or selects a predicted query from the drop-down menu. Or the person stops typing and the results are displayed for a minimum of 3 seconds. You'll sometimes see the abbreviation IMPR in your account, showing that these are the number of impressions for your ad. Keywords. They're words or phrases describing your product or service that you choose to help determine when and where your ad can appear. The keywords that you choose are used to show your ads to people. Select high-quality, relevant keywords for your ad campaign to help you reach only the most interested people, who are more likely to become your customers. When someone searches on Google, your ad could be eligible to appear based on the similarity of your keywords to the person's search terms. Keywords are also used to match your ads to sites in the Google network that are related to your keywords and your ads. A great keyword list can help improve the performance of your ads and help you to avoid higher prices. Poor keyword selections can ultimately cause you to have higher prices and lower ad positions. You can add match types to your keywords to help control which searches your ad can be matched with. Next, there's landing page. The web page where people end up after they click your ad. The URL of this page is usually the same as your ad's final URL. For each ad, you specify a final URL to determine the landing page where people are taken when they click your ad. Google's policy is that your landing page and display URL, that is, the web page shown in your ad, must share the same domain. Your landing page experience is one of several factors that helps to determine a keyword's quality score. The experience of a landing page is represented by such things as the usefulness and relevance of information provided on the page, the ease of navigation for the user, and how many links there are on that page. Next is maximum CPC bid, which is cost per click. A bid that you set to determine the highest amount that you're willing to pay for a click on your ad. If someone clicks your ad, that click won't cost you more than the maximum cost per click bid. For example, if you set a £2 maximum CPC bid, you'll never pay more than £2 for each click on your ad. The actual amount that you pay is called the actual CPC and is shown in your account's average CPC column. A higher bid generally helps your ad show in a higher ad position on the page. You will choose between manual bidding, where you choose the bid amounts, and automatic bidding, where you set a target daily budget and the AdWords system automatically adjusts your max CPC bids on your behalf, with the goal of getting you the most clicks possible within that budget. With manual bidding, you'll set one maximum CPC bid for an entire ad group, but you can also set different bids for individual keywords. Quality score. Quality score is an estimate of the quality of your ads, keywords, and landing pages. Higher quality ads can lead to lower prices and better ad positions. You can see your quality score, which is reported on a 1 to 10 scale, and its components, expected click-through rate, ad relevance, and landing page experience, in the keyword analysis field of your account. The more relevant your ads and landing pages are to the user, the more likely it is that you'll see higher quality scores. Quality score is an aggregated estimate of your overall performance in ad auctions and is not used at auction time to determine ad rank. And lastly, relevance. How closely the elements of your ad campaign match what a person seems to be looking for. Your ads and keywords should directly relate to the content on your website, especially the ad's landing page. When people see your ad, they should be able to understand what kind of product, service, or other content that they're going to be able to find on your site. To encourage you to create relevant ad campaigns that accurately represent your products or services, the AdWords pricing system is partly based on relevance. A highly relevant ad, keyword list, and landing page is generally rewarded with a higher position on the page for potentially less money. Relevance is part of your quality score, a formula that Google uses to measure how useful your ad, keyword, and website are to a customer. Relevant ads tend to get higher quality scores. The terms above, now that you understand them, will help you as I take you through the remaining lectures of this course. So now let's get started. Bye for now.